Promotion, bruv, you get me? Two. This is Norwich, the most yo-yo club I've ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I believe the longest that they've been in the Premier League without getting relegated since 1999 is 2 years, bruv. That is absolutely shocking. So yeah, let's get into the player ratings. Alright, nickname the Canaries, owner status, enjoying life for the club. Obviously no continental competition, bruv. I am aware people like Buendia have left. They've signed people like Reshika or something like that, bruv. But yeah, man will do that. In FM22, man, they'll probably have them in there unless there's another update, bruv. But I'm just dealing with what I've got right now. So, alright, we're going from Tim Krul all the way to Jordan Hugill, bruv. So yeah, let's see what Norwich are bringing to the Premier League, bruv. Overall. Alright, first off, we've got man like Tim Krul, yeah, not gonna lie. Man is 32 in it. He's a good first choice for Norwich specifically in it now. 60 reflexes, 30 agility, and 51 ones is really good, bruv. Not gonna lie. That's decent still. Good composure under pressure. First touch bouncing out of the stadium, man can't pass the ball. So the fact that he's on sweeper keeper, I don't trust that. It definitely has to be goalkeeper defender and keep it as that, bruv. Don't force it. Don't try and make something. Like, don't try and make something. Fucking. Don't try and make something that he's not, bruv. Man's a goalkeeper defense still. So release him, bruv. You man already know you man are getting absolutely scammed, bruv. My uncle works in fraud and I guarantee you he's seen this guy before. He knows his face, bruv, because man is scamming all of you. Man's 36. Just give it up, bruv. I can't lie. What is he holding on to? That 8k a week, that's what he's holding on to. And you man are actually paying him that as well. You mugs, bruv. Stupid people, bro. I can't lie, you man are dumb as fuck. Why are you paying him this, bro? You shit. I'm not gonna lie, like, no, fam, I'm being real. Like, I can't lie. Bro, okay, I'll be real. Man's 36, yeah? Man can go like this at any minute due to his age, yeah? And in terms of value that he's bringing, 14 reflexes, 13 agility, and 13 one-on-ones. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, that is not that bad. But overall, like, just look at the stats overall, bruv. It's not worth it. There's a lot more negatives that outweigh the positives. Therefore, I tell you to release him, bruv. So that is what I'm talking about. This guy's probably pushing Tim Krul out the first team, making Tim Krul the backup, bruv. As you can see, man, like Orjan Nyland or Neeland, yeah, he's definitely starting for me. Man's got 16 reflexes, 16 agility, and 14 one-on-ones. That's all I care about. You man need to know, yeah. I only care about those three things, yeah. And man's got them all, 14 and above, which is very good. He's 6'4" with good jumping reach as well. Overall, he's a good goalkeeper. You get me? Man's factually starting for me, bruv. Alright, next we've got another one of those flipping defenders, yeah, that are gonna step out of their line, like when an attacker's trying to come, he's gonna try and press them. The attacker's gonna spin him, yeah. He's gonna turn around in like however many years it takes with that dead agility, yeah. And then he's going to eventually catch man with 14 pace. And he's going to make a crunching challenge, bruv. That's what always happens. And as you can see, I'm not even going to lie. Man's 28. I don't know if I can play this guy, but he has a no-nonsense defender, yeah. He's going to get split with that agility. Under pressure is absolutely shocking. I never want to see this guy on the ball in it, because man's just going to embarrass me on TV. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably just going to keep him on the bench if I'm using Norwich as a team, because I can't play this guy, I'll be real. Man like Grant Hanley, bruv, I have to be honest, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Ben Gibson. I do believe he's probably gone back to Burnley now. What value was he bringing? I'm not going to lie, he's decent. I mean, obviously pace and that. In terms of agility and acceleration, it's not really that great. But he's actually got good positioning, so I'll allow it as well. In terms of pivot, 13 technique, 11 vision, and 12 passing is a good pivot, yeah. And he's got 16 tackling, so he can actually win the ball as well. First touch bouncing out of the stadium. Overall, decent centre-back, especially for the Championship. In terms of Premier League, yeah, he will get into Burnley's team. That's not really that hard, is it? But if he goes back to Norwich, I don't blame them for starting him. He's decent still, man. Like Ben Gibson, bro. Alright, next we've got man like Christoph Zimmerman. That's another defender that's gonna get absolutely split on live TV with 9 agility, bruv. Like, man just gets spun all the time, and they spin in slow motion as well. It's painful when you're the team that's managing these kind of guys, and it's hilarious when you're the opposite team spinning them. But anyway, man like Christoph Zimmerman, yeah, man's got 9 technique, 11 vision, and 12 passing. I can kind of understand why you would put him on central defender. Only problem is the 9 technique and the 11 first touch. But apart from that, it's not that bad. I'll be real. 14 tackling, 14 positioning. That's good as well. Physically, he's actually got 14 strength. In the air, 17 jumping reach, and he's 6'4" with 16 headed. Yeah, I can't lie, he's decent still. Not too sure if they still have him, but if they do, I wouldn't blame them for starting him. I'll be real, man like Christoph Zimmerman. Alright, next we've got man like Xavi Quintilla, bruv. Now, man is 23 on loan from Villarreal. If they got him permanently, that's a decent deal for you. As a left back, which we've met him on, yeah, man's got 14 pace, 12 agility, 14 acceleration, making him be able to keep up with a pacey attacker. In terms of playing up from the back, 15 technique, 12 vision, and 15 passing is a good pivot. Yeah, 14 first touch, so he's definitely a wing. Oh wait, he's got 15 tackling. No, you can keep him on wing back defense still, because as a wing back, you're naturally gonna go forward anyway. But the defender will just make him go forward a bit less because he's got no dribbling. It has to be on defense, so he just crosses early. Now, I can see he can kind of play centre back. Don't do that. Man's got 9 strength, 10 jumping, reach 11 heading. Man will get absolutely bullied in the air. If you want that, play him. If you don't play him as a flipping centre back. Yeah, keep him as a left back, bro. Simple as. But yeah, man like Xavi Quintilla is a decent player though. Overall, he's a good player. All right, next outfield player we've got is Max Aarons, bruv, and I have no clue why no one from a bigger club has signed this guy. Arsenal, why have you not signed him? Like, why has he not been signed yet? I'm not gonna lie, bruv. I believe it's probably because Norwich are putting a mad price on his head. Because apart from that, yeah, man needs to leave this club innit, if they're gonna keep on going up and down. Because man's got value. He does, bruv. Man's playing for Norwich, yeah, 20 years of age. Man's a starting right back, 15 pace, 15 agility, 15 acceleration, 15 balance. Man's keeping up with the attackers, yeah. And look at the composure. You don't usually see that, but man's only 20 and he's already got that, bruv. The only issue I have with this guy is his flipping crossing. That's it. And I know the right back that Arsenal don't have that. Oh, fucking hell. The right back Arsenal have right now can't cross, but I prefer this guy because man's 20. He will improve. If you double intensity that in game, yeah, you'll definitely get that to about 12 in 2 years or something. So yeah, man, like Max Aarons. Man's a good player, innit? Like, I'll be real, he's a good player. So he's providing, and he can actually defend as well. Yeah, sign him, bruv. You might have to sign this guy, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Jacob Sorensen. 22 years of age, ball in the midfielder on defend. Cool. 12 technique, 12 vision, and 14 passing. That pivot is decent. It's okay, bruv. It's nothing for a midfielder. But as a CDM, it's decent, bruv. And under pressure, 14 composure, 14 anticipation. So he's actually decent under pressure and he dictates tempo as well, bruv. Physically, he's not really moving at speed with 9 agility, 10 acceleration, bruv. But he's got good strength, so I would actually play him in this role. So if you have got a formation, for example, like a 4-3-3 that has a CDM, then he'll be a decent one to put in there, not gonna lie. But if you did want to move him into a different position, it'll probably be box to box, not gonna lie, because man's got 13 tackling and then 14 passing. It works, bro. I can't lie, he's a decent player, man, like Jacob Sorensen. Alright, next we've got man like Dimitris Giannoulis, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the heck. Listen, anyway, as a left back, yeah, I'm not gonna lie you, man. If you play this guy, you're gonna get absolutely embarrassed at left back. I have to be honest, bro. Man will get split, like confirmed on a consistent basis, consecutively split, bruv. That's what's gonna happen. Man's got pace, yeah. He's one of them, man, yeah, that are literally designed to get absolutely split by an attacker, bruv, because man's got the movement to keep up with him, like the balance, the pace, everything, yeah. But then when you bless a man with 9 tackling, I can't lie, it's a recipe for a disaster, bruv. I can't lie. Man can keep up and get split every single time, like, bruv, it's peak, can't lie. So yeah, for me, it will probably have to be a left mid, which we've met him on. It makes sense, bruv. I can't lie, man, like Demetrius, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Sam Byram, yeah, who's gone for 8 to 9 months, bruv, which is absolutely kind of sad, not gonna lie. But probably in real life, he might be back. I'm not too sure if he's back, but he might be. But yeah, in terms of the stats that he would have brought you, he's very well rounded, can't lie. Like he can do a lot of things, yeah. I'm just thinking, like, what is he really good at? I think he's much better as a wing back defender, which he actually is, because his tackling is better than him going forward, yeah. He's composed under pressure. He can play out from the back with a pivot which is 13 technique, 11 vision, and 13 passing. He's decent, I can't lie. And if you do have a right back crisis, it's because of this guy and him not being there, because he can slide in very nicely. Man like Sam Byron, bruv, I'll take this guy as well. Very good player. Alright, next we've got man like Alexander Tete. If this guy is Norwegian, I'm from Antarctica. I'm joking. Now listen, man like Alexander Tete, man just needs to give it up. Now I'm not gonna lie, like he needs to just retire, innit? Like he's 34. I can never respect someone like this as a footballer. Like, okay, now let me stop being harsh. I'll be real. Listen, man can just run around and kick man's legs. You can't be doing that at 34. Like, come on, bro. Man needs to like switch it up a little bit, and he just hasn't got the ability to. Man's got 11 technical ability, so he can only play in one position, which is flipping CDM. Just kick man's legs. That's it, bruv. So yeah, overall I'll release him, and I do believe he's already on the transfer list. I'll be very surprised if he's still at the club in real life, because I can't lie, man, it's very one-dimensional. Still man like Alexander Tete. Alright, next we've got man like Moritz Leitner. And I know he's got released in real life, or they sold him, I don't know what happened, but I know he's not with Norwich anymore. And I'll be real, for a possession system where you're only keeping the ball in it, ball retention, He's not that bad. I have to be honest. In it, as a little deep lying playmaker, man's got what you need in probably 14 and above, or maybe 13. I'll just check right now. 16 technique, 16 vision, and 16 passing. That pivot is already very good, yeah. Dribbling 13, you don't really need that. But first touch 15, composure 16. Bruv, like man's decent, and it's just the anticipation is 12, and on 10 decisions. Yeah, I can't lie. This is why they've released him in it, because I told you, man, when you don't have these mentals here, you're a liability to everyone in your squad. Which is why he's no longer at Norwich, bro. Which is why he's 27, and that is his value. Like, come on, bro. You're in a major league in Britain, yeah, and your value is this. Come on, bro. Listen, anyway, man, like Moritz Layton, I can't lie. It's kind of sad what happened, because I have signed this guy in the past, and he's been a very good servant for me. But in real life, man's probably like twice as bad as what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, that's man like Moritz Layton. All right, next we've got man like Oliver Skip on loan from a team that I don't know, mainly because they're that irrelevant anyway. Man has got 11 technique, 13 vision, and 15 passing, which is an okay pivot, just improve their technical ability a little bit. And he's definitely a box-to-box midfielder because he's got 15 passing and 14 tackling. So yeah, 14 composure. Mentally, he's really good for his age. I can't lie. And physically, it's decent as well. Overall, for the future, he'll be a very good Premier League division midfielder. Like, depending on what team he's at, can't lie, he's providing value still. Man like Oliver Skip, bruv. So, alright, next we've got man like Mario Vrancic, bruv. Now, he is a apparent advanced playmaker, but he's definitely a deep lying. I'm not going to lie, he has to be deep lying, bruv. Dribbling is 13, flair 15. You're 31, like louder. You're not really moving anyway with 9 pace and 9 acceleration. So man just has to stay there. 15 technique, 16 vision, 16 passing. Man's just pinging the ball. First touch under pressure is 14, composure 16, anticipation 13. Under average by 1, but I'll still use him as a deep lying playmaker. In another possession system, dictates tempo as well. Yeah, man just needs to stand in this flipping straight. Stand still, ping the ball. That's all he has to do. That's his only job, innit? Don't put him CDM. Keep him as a centre mid deep playing playmaker in it. So yeah, that's what I do with man like Mario Vrancic, bruv. He's a good player if he's playing as that role still. Alright, next we got man like Kenny McLean. You get me? I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised someone like Southampton ain't signed this guy. He looks like a Southampton kind of player because he can do everything in it. Like, can he keep up with the intensity? 13 work rate, 14 determination, 9 aggression. Can't lie, out of the 3 that I needed, he's only got 1 that's average in it. The other 2 are under average, so I have to be real. He won't match the intensity, but as a player, man can do a lot of things. You can see the pivot is 14 technique, 15 vision, and 15 passing. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of 13s and 12s, yeah. But at least he can do them though. Let's be real. 14 long shots is good as well. I do believe I can't put this guy as a deep line. He will be an advanced playmaker. Reason why 13 dribbling, 13 for he can kind of pick up the ball and drive. He can pass, definitely pass. He can bang it from far. Like, it's either advanced playmaker or Mazzella. That's what I'll choose still. Man like Kenny McLean, bruv. Alright, next we've got man like Lucas Rupp, bruv. I don't know how the hell this guy is their number 7, yeah, but like, fucking, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, what has he done in it? I'm looking at his career. He's been at some decent German clubs, I'll be real. And apart from that, in it, I'm looking at his stats. I'm like, what has he really done? Like, I can't lie. What did he used to be? Unless it was a mad injury, I don't see what the hype is about. I don't know why he's their number 7. I don't know why he's still playing football at Norwich, because he is bang average at best, innit? And when I say at best, I mean the highest you can be is a man that doesn't even play on the bench, but flipping warms it and warms it only. That's the only purpose he's there for, innit? And I'd rather buy a flipping portable heater than use you to warm the bench. I can't lie, man, like flipping Lucas Rupp is very, very useless, bruv. So I've been meaning to use like look at this guy for a very long time, innit? Because you man know who he chose, innit? Man like Buendia is no longer at Norwich, yeah. Man is at Aston Villa, bruv. Now, you know that Arsenal went in for him as well. And he chose Aston Villa over Arsenal, bruv. Now, I need a break, hold on. A man chose a newly promoted Aston Villa over Arsenal Football Club, bruv. Are you crazy? I can't give that an explanation, bruv. That's absolutely shambolic. I can't lie, like, unless he likes the colour that they wear on their kit, I have no reason. No, that's fucking bullshit. Listen, we all know why he chose Aston Villa. Because he knows that manager compared to whatever manager Arsenal have, there's levels in it. There's levels. A man knows the football that he will be playing with Aston Villa is just different gravy. He knows, bruv. Whatever process there was at Arsenal, yeah, I don't think he bought it. I'm not going to lie. I know they told it to him because Arsenal always give these phone calls. I mean, not Arsenal. Arteta always gives these phone calls in it to his players that he wants to sign. And a man just said, fuck off, put the phone down on him. I really hope that happened in it because, bruv, man, I believe he made the right decision in it. That's a good team he went to. End product is very decent in terms of getting assists, bruv. And yeah, man's got 18 flair, 16 flipping composure, 17 dribbling, spinning man, and I've seen him spinning man for real on TV. Like man really spun man. Gave man like man made the defender earn his money, bro, for real, bro. But yeah, overall, man like Buendia, yeah, I really hope that this guy succeeds in it because man's a good player still, and I believe he made the right choice by going to Aston Villa, bruv. So sign him up, guys. You know, you might know what to do in it. Like, look at him just sitting at Norwich waiting to get signed, bruv. You might know this is a little gem right here. If you don't know, now you know, in it. Perfect guy to replace Maddison when Maddison was there. As you can see, man, like Kieran Dowell, like 14 dribbling, 14 flair, man can pick up the ball and drive. Obviously not at speed because man's got 10 pace. You're 22. There's no reason for you to be that slow in it, but he is. Man makes decisions under average by one. First touch 14. The pivot is 15 technique, 15 vision, and 14 passing as well, bruv. And then you can see that man can bang it from far on a consistent basis with 14 long shots. Not too many cams get goals. If he can get them from a long range consistently, that's going to be very, very effective. So a team that's lacking a cam should look at him, and you might already know. And if you're a team that's lacking a cam, yeah, you can get this guy for cheap, bruv. So yeah, man like Kieran Dowell, he's definitely providing value. He's a little gem still. This is another one that I've witnessed in the Premier League that got relegated and is coming straight back, bruv. And he's a very good player. He kind of lay it up a little bit when he was in the Prem. I'm not gonna lie, man like Todd Cantwell, he brought his own little swag style, whatever you want to call it, to the Prem. And I was fucking with it. I can't lie, he's saucy still. He is, bruv. He's a good player. But yeah, man's apparently a left winger. Before he was definitely slower, and that's they've definitely respected his pace a bit more. Good agility, very composed, bruv. Decisions are under average by 2. He makes no, he doesn't make the right. 16 flair, 15 dribbling is good as well. 14 first touch. So yeah, he looks like he's getting a lot more assisting goals, similar to Buendia. Yeah, he's a good player, good crossing as well. He's decent still, man, like Todd Campbell. Also, I don't know why yet, but I just have a gut feeling that this guy will move to like Liverpool. Like, I have a feeling that he's going to get signed by Liverpool, and I'm making sure I record this. So if it actually happens, I can repost it and say, I told you, man. So, but yeah, I just feel like he has like a little swagger made for Liverpool still, man, like Todd Cantwell, bruv. All right, next we got man like Marco Stiperman, bruv. 29. Is this the other one that I think is not here no more in terms of at Norwich, bruv? I'm not too sure. But if he is, you can see that pivot. It's very confusing, but I can explain. So man hasn't got ability like to make a pass, yeah? But he can see what he's doing and he can apparently execute one. That's what that pivot says to me with 11 technique, 15 vision, and 14 passing. But yeah, he's 6'3", so the fact that he's got 15 dribbling is very good. 14 flair is very good as well. Very good physicals. He's a cam that can shoot. It's just the decisions, but that's calm. He's providing value still. He kind of reminds me of someone like maybe Souček in terms of him getting goals and then being that tool in the midfield still. But just like a more forward-thinking Souček. That's what I think. Man like Marco Stiperman is a decent player in game. In real life, I'm not too sure. I have to be honest, brother. I'm not too sure if he's that good in real life, but definitely in game. Man like Marco Stiperman. Alright, next we've got man like Onel Hernandez, bruv. Another winger that I wouldn't be surprised if Norwich release. I have to be honest, because man's fast, very good. He can dribble and he's got flair. And that is it. Simple. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I can't lie. What 13 crossing? Do you think I'm gonna like get excited about 13 crossing, bruv? That's the best other thing in his end product. Like, no, that is the best thing in his end product because man can only run and dribble. So yeah, against a deep line, he's useless. Man he can't even make the right decisions. Don't use this guy. I have to be real. Like, man isn't really providing any Premier League value. He will come to the Premier League and just look out of place immediately because he's not good enough. Still, man like Ono Hernandez. All right, next we've got I'm just gonna say like, and then we got this guy. You get me? I'm not gonna lie because I don't know what the fuck that's. I have to be real, yeah. I have no clue what that says. And in terms of stats, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, man is like as fast as you will probably have to say his name. Oh shit! Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This guy's like he's kind of shit still. He's 22, yeah, and he's just fast. Like literally, he is fast. Mental absolute calamity in the mentals, bruv. Like. Man's a mental calamity, yeah. He's just got a bit of flair, determination. But I'm determined, bruv. What does it mean? I can't lie, like, I'll be real in tight spaces. He's got 12 dribbling. Like, man's literally running and the ball's just not sticking. And he's running at speed as well, so it's just embarrassing at this point. First touch, 10. Oh, I would hate to see this guy run with the ball. I would actually hate it. Like, I would genuinely... See, like, if you're playing FIFA, you got the right analog, yeah? And that kicks the ball a bit further forward. That's what his dribbling is like. Oh, man's just running and the ball's just like he's passing to himself every time. That's what it's like. Still, man, like whatever the flip his name is, Absolutely shocking. How can a man be in the championship, yeah, with 16 finishing? Like, what? Like, man's seen man like flipping, I don't even know his name, from Brentford, not even have this finishing. Man's actually in the championship and he's got finishing like this, bruv. Come on. How is this team not in the Prem? I don't. Okay, obviously I'll explain at the end why they're not. But right now I'm looking. Man's got strikers that can finish goals, and I swear he banged bare goals this season as well. Like, man's 30 with 15 pace, 15 acceleration, which is very very good for his age. Man's got off the ball. He's an advanced forward. He can't dribble and he's not flary. He's got a decent pass in him. He's got a very good first touch. He's composed. He's got anticipation. Surprisingly, he's not that good in the air. But he's got 16 finishing though, so he just knows where the goal is. Simple as place his shots. That's a finesse shot if you didn't know. Man's finessing it, like whipping it. Like man's doing it still. 16 finishing, more time you're hitting the back of the net with that, I'll be real. So yeah, man like Timu Puki, you could probably sign this guy. Like if you're a Premier League team, let's say you're a little I don't know, for example at Arsenal, like just for an example. If you're a bigger Premier League team, you can sign this guy. He'll be a decent backup striker still. Like he knows where the goal is in it. So yeah, man like Timu Puki, bruv. Say. And lastly, we've got man like Jordan Hugill, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, he's all right for a little pressing forward. Like I know his hamstring's gone right now, but listen, for a little pressing forward, yeah, man's got 18 work rate, 16 determination, 16 aggression. Like man's angry as fuck already. 18 bravery, don't fear no one but the Most High. 16 strength, he's barging man for free, and that's on a consistent basis as well. But yeah, man's stiffer than a log, stiffer than a pencil, with 11 agility, getting in behind with 14 pace, yeah, and he does know where the goal is on ground, and in the air with 14 finishing and 15 headers. So yeah, he knows where the goal is. He's strong, and he's got mental. I don't know, steel. Like steel, he's very solid in the mental still. So he's a good player. Like for a striker, he could definitely slot into the Prem because physically he meets the demands. He's got like the right mentality for it, and he knows where he knows where the goal is. So I wouldn't be surprised if he scores a lot of goals. So yeah, man, like Jordan Hugill is a good striker, bruv. Say. And that is Norwich City. So how long have they been doing this yo-yo thing in the Prem? Because as it looks from the history, they've never won it before, which is absolutely shocking. I'm very shocked that they haven't won the Premier League on record in terms of this game. Apparently, they've never won the Premier League before. That is absolutely shocking, bruv. I have to be honest. So, if you're into gambling, yeah, put a little bet that they're getting relegated, no matter how good they play. Because I remember they were on a little mad bit of form and they still went down. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. Man, like Norwich City, it's kind of mad still. So yeah, let's just line them up so I can see how they're gonna get relegated this time, bruv, in terms of the squad that they've got right now. Because I know they made a little bit of changes, but obviously FM22 is gonna come out soon, in a couple months. It's not even soon, bruv. That needs to hurry. Why it takes so long? But yeah, fuck it. Very quickly before I line them up, I have to actually involve this guy in the team because obviously right winger Wendy is not there, and I remember that they've signed him. Yes, a man like Rashika. I'm gonna make a prediction in the Premier League. He's gonna get no more than 5 goals and 5 assists. I'll be real. That's what I'm saying, innit? Because apparently he can't pass. Like mental disaster once again. That he's just one of those wingers in it. And if he can't pass, that's even worse. All he can do is run in a straight line and cross the ball, which is not a bad thing. But if you're coming against like a fullback that isn't gonna go anywhere and you can't get that cross off, you're useless, innit? Simple as. So yeah, that's a little way for me to just say Rashika is not going to do what you probably think he might in this Premier League. I'll be real, that's my little prediction still. So now, let me explain why these men are very likely to get relegated again. I'll be real. So, I'm going to start from goal, you get me, as I always do. Nyland looks like he's a very good goalkeeper. He looks like he'll save them in a lot of games, and he's going to provide a lot of value in goal. Right back, no issues there. Man like Aarons is definitely Premier League worthy. He's very good, bruv. Centre backs now. That partnership right there, Zimmerman, I think that's probably their best partnership, Zimmerman and Gibson, in terms of what they've got in this game. And that's a very bang average partnership, I'll be wrong. Probably Gibson's probably not even there no more. So that makes it even worse, bruv. So yeah, you don't even know who you're partnering him with, yeah. And then left back, he's probably not there as well. Like, that's shocking as well. And then in the midfield, I've gone with McLean in the 4-3-3. McLean as a deep lying playmaker, yeah. And then you got Doe as a Mazzella on attack, which is a good player. Stiperman, good player as well. So the midfield, in terms of like centre midfielders, they're not the end of the world. They're decent, yeah. Wingers, Cantwell, like personally, I wouldn't put him out wide, but you might have to because of this team, yeah. And then Rashika is a new sign. You don't know what you're gonna get from him. And then up front, you're scoring goals. All you have to do is create goals for Pookie, and you might not get relegated. I'll be real, but in terms of creating goals, yeah, The only real force that looks like he's creating consistent goals for him is Cantwell. I'll be real in it. And if you lock off Cantwell, you lock off your goals because you can't dig and just get random goals like that. So yeah, overall, man, Norwich, yeah, I won't be surprised if they get relegated again. That's my little prediction still. So yeah, you man, if you like that video, bruv. Subscribe to the content you know what to expect from me, and I'll see you in my next episode, bruv.